4-10. You're 5-16. Not good.
I'm not killing you. So, even though 2 of those deaths, or 2 of those kills came after I was dead.
Who cares? They count.
I know. I got a double kill when I died.
It's fine. After kill or afterlife is fine with me.
Oh no. Where's the dude? Where's the chop? Get inside.
Are you joking? Fuck's sakes. Teammate blocks my grenade throw.
Hey. I got eyes on you. Get inside. Motherfucker.
Yep, you got me too. I got nothing.
I don't even know what to do. I have no.
Stand there and wait to die.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry
Literally
Ridley,
killed
and this
myself.
is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings continue to move through the season and want to find a way to secure win number 3 on the year. It's the Seahawks going up against the Vikings. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Gotten. And
how do I still have the 9th best defense? I don't understand that. I won't argue though.
We are at the newest stadium in the NFL, and its inaugural year. There's a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in
Oh, I'm dead again.
Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. We're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
And in baseball, they talk about the dog days of August. November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Just fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line.
I don't fucking want to know.
I mean, I know what my playoff picture is. Shit, so.
Yeah, like I know that I lead my division. I understand.
They come out here in the eye.
Just stop showing it.
Now the first carry for Adrian.
Oh, that's right. Bridgewater is alive in this game, and we're gonna give up a oh my god. First play of the game, Adrian Peterson's rushing touchdown from the 20. That's great.
And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. The first play from scrimmage. Some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start.
One play is 80 yards, 12 seconds.
They call a flyer out of the gate, and guess what?
I'm done after this. I'm not doing this anymore.
This is taken at the 3.
Y'all literally go back.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Well, we'll be advanced soon.
I just got sniped. Oh, fuck's sakes. I got headshotted by a guy.
Why are we not stealing Charlie?
Because it doesn't matter. We're going to spawn back here anyway. Oh, great. Now I'm spawning at A. Well, that's going to help.
It's caught outright by Graham. And he's brought down.
Let me take A until the grenade comes right here and blows me up.
Teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no
Well,
matter what,
close enough.
you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse. 3rd down here. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
Wilson, he's got Kurz. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
No.
Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Yes.
The game just started. It's going to be midnight before it's over.
You enter the danger zone when you decide to
11
blitz him,
something.
because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can
Yep,
hurt
12
you.
o'clock.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about
Yeah,
that
he's
one
left
for him,
tomorrow.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Alright.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go.
My aunt and uncle's house in New Jersey. Went to celebrate, or just went to see them and my grandmother.
Nice.
Really?
Did you spend Christmas with them?
No. No, so it was sort of like Christmas also.
Did you get presents?
No, not really. We'll get them in the mail.
To throw again is Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way in,
There we go.
touchdown Seattle.
Come on, Alex.
Jermaine Kurz, his third touchdown now on the
That was
year.
good.
And the Seahawks just an extra
Did you
point
see
away
how
from
bad
tying
Seattle
this
got
thing
beat
up.
Yes.
I know these wide
Yes,
receivers
I was
are
very
all
angry.
flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them play
the
running
Giants
back at
doing
some
it.
point in their
Oh,
career,
that's awful.
and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays.
No,
Run after
you don't
the
need to
catch.
hit it. You don't need to hit it hard. You just gotta get it through.
Russell Wilson was shit today.
Yeah.
5 interceptions. Like, holy
Was it
fuck.
5 at the end of it? That's
It's
ridiculous.
5. Like, it
So
wasn't.
a tie ball game here
A lot
as
of
the
them weren't
kicks
even his
away.
fault. Like, they
No,
bounced
I saw
off.
one of them was like tipped and stuff
They
like that.
bounced out of hands.
This is fielded at the
just
chalk
all
of the
of them.
10.
They like bounced out of the
And
receiver's
a good
hands.
effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense.
Bridgewater and Peterson are both alive in this game. I forgot about both of them.
Because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now they're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
Time to feature the offensive starters and to give some love to the tight end, Kyle Rudolph.
He's been to the Pro Bowl already, battled a few injuries, but he's back and better than ever.
Rudolph, the
He's
red-nosed
added a little
reindeer.
yoga to his regimen in order to make him more nimble. That makes it that much harder for the defenders to catch him.
He'll get about 3. as
Peterson
he's
has
brought
2
down
rushes
right
for
around
84 yards and a
42.
touchdown.
The tackle made by KJ Wright.
I'm not mad.
And a look at Seattle's defense.
What day is your game, Monday?
Michael Bennett is one of the best pass-rushing defensive linemen
Huh?
in the game.
No,
Usually plays defensive
no, I think
end.
it's Sunday.
When they go to those nickel packages
Am
and he
I?
works
Late
inside,
Sunday, maybe.
look
Yeah,
out.
maybe the late Sunday slot.
You got a problem.
No, it's a 1 o'clock because Sunday 4:15 hasn't started yet.
Defense has to stand tall here. 3rd and 1.
I want to see if Tampa Bay won. That's a
They
good
come
that's
out
fun
here in
game
the
to me.
eye.
Oh
3rd and
no.
1. Here's Bridgewater. And
Oh,
he
good.
couldn't hang
Thank
on
God.
to it
I guessed
through the
run.
contact. Incomplete.
I guess run and they threw it. No, they threw it, but it was a screen.
A big play might
It was a
result.
He
halfback
was so
screen,
ready
so I was
get
able to
part
break
2 of
up.
the screen, he forgot part 1. Couldn't get the ball. And a little too much mustard
What
on
week is
that one.
this?
It hits a
Week
couple
12?
yards
12.
into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Seahawks
killing it.
offense now, they get ready to come back on
Yeah.
the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to
Are
duplicate
you gonna play your
what they did
13
last
tonight,
drive
too?
when they were able to push it in.
Depending on how tired I am.
Easy, right? To be able to
There's another great run.
Replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because
Holding.
I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored.
Why am I paying you so much money, offensive line? Oh wait, I'm not. That's right.
Outside, the ref caught him through the flag. They go play action here on first down. Got a man and he hits him
baby.
And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
It's a tale of two approaches. It's a tale of two approaches in this game.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route.
Who's commenting on my thing?
Have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed,
I don't know who it is. I know there's two people watching.
Can often result in a big
oh, it's Bustos. Hi, Bustos.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Second down following the incompletion. Wilson going to give to Rolls. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Oh, come on. He's down. What is that shit? No. You'll see.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble.
He's down.
How much they practice not fumbling.
No, he's down by contact. He drops the ball. No. No. No, they're gonna review it. No. No, he hits the ground first.
And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense
elbow
moving.
and the butt are
So
down.
how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you call
That is not a fumble.
realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And a great spot to start this
Thank you, ref.
from here.
Thank you for taking a look at that. Yep.
First down, this is Rolls.
Oh,
And
fuck
at least
you.
get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
That's Doug Baldwin, right?
So much goes into a successful
Not who I
play,
just threw it
doesn't
to. He's 89.
Play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free down.
No, he's a wide receiver.
There's Doug Baldwin running back.
Rolls, the lone man in the backfield.
Like a computer generator.
Wilson.
Interesting.
That's caught at the 2. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it?
God.
Nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. From back at the 2, here's 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye.
I like that tight end angle.
3rd and 2.
God, fuck me. God damn it.
Back at the 9-yard line. Christian Jones in there to drop him
Sack.
for his 5th sack of the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue maybe there's going to be some pressure
Oh well,
coming at
10-7.
you change the blocking scheme.
You got the lead.
Maybe you go to max
so
protection.
Yeah.
The biggest ones maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
No, they
In that
did,
case,
but it
that
was
didn't
one
happen.
play.
Zero accountability and a sack resulted.
That was.
I always hate when I get the ball
This is
first.
fielded at the
Yeah, I
goal
don't want to
line.
get the ball first.
And he'll take this
I feel
across
like
the 25.
I haven't good
Couple
enough
extra
defense.
yards up to the
I can stop them on the
27-yard
first
line.
drive, and then I can basically control the game if they get the ball first.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And a
Yeah, I
tight
agree.
game after punting last
Plus, the
time.
thing
See
is,
if they
if
can
I
get
get the
something
ball
going
first,
on this drive.
Then they're going to get it for most of the second quarter, and then they get it to start the third.
You gotta feel there's
So
a sense of
then I'm
urgency for
probably
them
going to
to
be
make
playing
right
Oh.
now. But they have to do it.
Cam
without letting
Chancellor
panic
just
creep
got
in
hurt.
and
Are you
affect their
kidding
play.
me?
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
I don't know. He tackled Adrian Peterson.
We'll take a break.
If anything, if someone was going to get hurt, it would be Peterson in that one.
It's a
Now-
shoulder. Shoulder
Yeah.
injuries are always a couple days. Hopefully it's just a bruise.
Hopefully.
Bridgewater now on second
Monty
down.
Glenn, is he
Out to
any
the
good?
flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every
Shoulder
time.
tear.
So
He's
many
done
times
for the
we look
year.
at a short run and we praise the
No,
offense for trying to
that's
set the
like 6
tempo
weeks.
and establish
It's week
things.
12.
The defensive guys,
Yeah.
hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body
3 to
blows.
6.
Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here's Bridgewater. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him
If
complete.
you make the playoffs.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result,
Well, I gotta win.
the drive continues.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I can't read the comments.
Yeah, it's just Bustos
First
commenting
down,
on
here's a
Cam
run with
getting hurt.
Peterson.
That's great.
No gain on the play. It'll be
What is-
second down.
Did
Kind of
AP
running
break
there
a
at your
huge
own
run to
risk
start
against
the
that
game?
4-3
Yep,
and that big
first
line,
play.
aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't really
First
run
play,
it
80
against
yards.
a good 4-3 team that well because
All the
I've
way
got to get
in.
those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive
Wow,
tackles.
I'm lucky I didn't get a
That's
face
what we
mask
just saw
there.
on that play. No gain.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10.
Ordinarily, the responsibility for not letting edge pressure disrupt the play falls on the offensive tackles. Their
This
job
is Odam.
to push that edge pressure so far wide they can't either get to the quarterback
Yeah,
or
it was
the runner, especially on a draw. Partner,
not
how
the
many
best
times have you
start,
heard it? Pressure creates
but
diamonds,
we've
right?
been stopping them so
But it
far.
also bursts pipes. And on that one,
That's the
what
thing
they
about your
got.
team
They
is you
got
got a
after
pretty
him, and
strong
he was
defense,
fortunate
right?
just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to
I
chuck
thought
it away.
so, but
He gets this
lately,
one away, and boy, it's another
not as
mover.
much.
That one sails
I've
out
had a
of
couple.
bounds. A side
I've had a
judge
couple
will-
off weeks too, defensively.
Yeah.
Tough.
Mm-hmm.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just
that's
go ahead and be
not
frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post, that's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Okay.
that. Super toe.
They stay on the ground. Rolls again. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Oh,
He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right?
I hate Adrian Peterson.
It's a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
They run again on 1st down, Peterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. More from Minneapolis after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play.
I didn't even touch anything there, really?
I'm going to be right there with you, partner.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Too quick to the trigger that time. Neutral zone infraction, and that'll cost him 5 yards. Brown, the lone receiver, left. 2nd down, Bridgewater. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. He's got time in the pocket. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does.
Why?
And the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes ago.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Oh.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway.
Okay.
It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the 2nd quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Now it's Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. On 3rd down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Complete.
Why did he stop running?
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And able to find Graham. Complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but into a double.
Are you kidding me?
And he's got some space here. The 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Fuck's sake.
Will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to
That's
change
full of
directions.
shit. Unbelievable.
Hard to do.
Now Sturgis on to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Wilson on first down. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now a first down following that long gain. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. To throw is Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin.
Oh, fuck
and
me.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Oh, well.
So we've reached halftime here. Jeez, don't you at least want your guys to get a drink of water? Probably pretty thirsty. Whatever, your wish, our command. Third quarter now. Tyler Lockett now with a return. He hops over him.
That's why you stretch.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now Wilson on second down. This complete to Lockett. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Offense just a yard away from the line they need to gain. Third down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And that brings up 4th down.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here's the sneak with Wilson. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
I tell you, on 4th and 1, when you're way back on your side of the field, I thought this might just be an attempt to draw them off and get the first down that way. But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
This time, Wilson will throw. And Graham's got it over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 2nd down, Rawls. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Justin Ellis in on the stop.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Wilson now to throw on third down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Partner, a lot of people think the tight end's a safety valve position, but I think in situations like this, he's often a primary receiver, and they missed an opportunity there.
Yeah, missed an opportunity indeed to pick up the first. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
When a quarterback sneak has run well, many at home wonder, what's so tough about that? Just take the snap and move forward. But it really pays to be shifty like a Russell Wilson, because you have to know where the hole is and get there quickly.
Now it's Wilson. Complete outright to Kurz. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Second down now after the pass completion. On second down, Wilson. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson to throw. And able to find Graham. Complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. So they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And left side here, it's Graham. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down. Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Second and 10 now. Wilson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. That's caught at the 3. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So a little fortunate there because that one was definitely leaking right.
Without a doubt. Maybe about the width of a football or so inside that right upright. But he got it to go.
Now after the made field goal, Hauschka back out onto the field to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Bridgewater now on second down. Over the middle here to Rudolph. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Let's go.
A play fake to Peterson. Now Bridgewater. He gets it.
Are you kidding me?
Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Corey Brown, 81 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember.
Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jimmy Graham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Wilson going to throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. It reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
And he
I hate you so much.
goes down, but not before reaching the 21. And the elder statesman with a big run. He's hit that dreaded 3-0. He still can churn it.
I love the way you treat him with respect.
Respect.
Elder statesman. You didn't just call him an old guy or anything like that.
Elder statesman.
I love the way he can still play. Talk about running it with savvy now.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, being able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So a little jumpy there defensively. Ref caught him in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front, but then you take one look across the field and see that offense is rearing to come back out, and you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
And out now come the Seahawks. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Complete outright to Kurz. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one.
Holding, offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now it's Wilson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. So last week, mostly ineffective. This week, what we're seeing very effective. What are you seeing that's different?
I think what I'm seeing is just a simple, everyone is on the same page. And I know it sounds trite, but I'm talking about.
And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. On 2nd down, Peterson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. 3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Vikings, the win is a good one for morale, but little else as they move to 3-8. And they'll get another home day next week as the Packers will